The Terminator has spoken on Prop 50.
It is insane.
As has Newsom.
With Prop 50, we can stop Trump cold.
But there's a lot more to know to truly understand this gerrymandering proposal, so here's 3 important bits of context while you decide how you want to vote on it in November. Obviously, California is hoping to flip 5 currently red congressional districts blue. Specifically, districts 1, 3, 9, 41, 48, and maybe even a 6th one in District 13. But there's no guarantee that it'll work. They drew these new maps based on the 2024 election numbers. And I don't know if you remember, but people were pretty fired up for that one. It's a lot harder to get people to participate in off-year elections where Congress is up for grabs, but the presidency isn't on the ballot. Though typically the group that does show up for the midterms is just whoever's the most pissed off at the current administration, which right now is definitely Democrats. Out of 52 districts, California's current split is 43 blue, 9 red. Prop 50 is trying to stretch that to 48 blue and 4 red. But since none of those flips are technically guaranteed, you might be wondering, why not shoot the moon? Democrats are already bending their own rules by undoing independent redistricting. Why not gerrymander even further to truly secure a Democratic House? Because the Federal Voter Rights Act of 1965 is still very much in effect, which is supposed to prevent underrepresented communities from having their voting impact diluted. And even amid all this deliberate gerrymandering, California seems to be trying to comply with the VRA.
There's only so much gerrymandering you can do and not be violating that act.
Texas is being accused of not making much of an effort to comply with the VRA and of consolidating black voters into as few districts as possible.
If we were looking for fairness and to follow the Voting Rights Act, you then have 4 African-American opportunity seats.
Gavin Newsom still claims the moral high ground. He says, yes, we're going to gerrymander like they do, but our effort is different than theirs because we are going to honor the Voting Rights Act of 1965, and therefore it will stand constitutional grounds.
And finally, if you see any of Newsom's new ads, you will hear this.
Prop 50 puts our elections back on a level playing field, protects independent redistricting.
Prop 50 temporarily overrules independent redistricting maps, but they're saying that it protects the concept as a whole because it also includes an official recommendation that Congress mandates a nationwide independent redistricting process. But it is just that, a recommendation, more symbolic than it is influential. It can't change anything or force Congress to change anything, but it is in there.